Once upon a time, in a warm and peaceful village called Sundarpur, there lived 3 brothers. Their names were Rohan, Kiran, and Ayan. They grew up in the same house, ate the same food, and worked side by side since childhood. Even though they were brothers, their thinking about life was very different. All 3 worked for a rich merchant named Narration. He was not only wealthy but also wise. He believed that money and time showed the real nature of a person. One day, Harish called the 3 brothers to his house. He gave each brother a piece of land and a bag filled with gold coins. He looked at them and said, "This land and this gold are my gift to you. Use them wisely. What you do with them will decide your future." The brothers thanked him and went their separate ways. They all received the same gift, but their choices were not the same. Rohan, the eldest brother, smiled as he walked away. In his mind, life was simple. He believed life was short and meant to be enjoyed. He said to himself, "What is the use of saving gold? Money is for enjoying life." Very soon, he started spending his gold on parties, good food, music, and fine clothes. His house was always full of people laughing and celebrating. He rode fast horses and lived without thinking about tomorrow. At first, everyone admired him. People said, "Rohan knows how to live." But slowly, his gold began to disappear. He ignored his land and never cared about his crops. He thought hard work was boring and unnecessary. He enjoyed today and forgot about the future. Kiran, the middle brother, was very different. He was always afraid of losing what he had. He held his bag of gold tightly and thought, "What if I invest and fail? What if I lose everything?" Instead of using his gold, he hid it. Instead of working his land, he waited. He worked only enough to survive. His land stayed empty, covered with weeds and dry soil. He felt safe because he had not lost his gold, but deep inside, he was not happy. Fear stopped him from moving forward. Ayan, the youngest brother, walked quietly to his land. He sat under a tree and closed his eyes. He prayed softly and said, "God, you have given me this gift. Please help me use it in the right way. Let my work help others, not just me." Ayan planned carefully. He used his gold to buy seeds, tools, and animals. He learned about farming and worked every day from morning till evening. He kept track of every coin and every seed. Every morning, he thanked God before starting his work. Ayan did not keep everything for himself. He shared food with hungry people and helped those who were struggling. Slowly, his land began to change. Green crops grew, animals increased, and his work started giving good results. Even though he became successful, he stayed humble and kind. One evening, the 3 brothers met near the river that flowed between their lands. Rohan spoke proudly and said, "I enjoyed my life. I used my gold to live happily. What is money for if not to spend?" Kiran said. "I kept my gold safe. I didn't take risks. At least I did not lose what I had." Ayan looked at both of them calmly and said, "Rohan, your gold gave you happiness, but only for a short time. Kiran, your fear kept your gold safe, but it never grew. I worked every day and used what I was given to help others. That is real wealth." Rohan laughed and said, "You think too much. Life is short." Ayan smiled and replied, "Yes, life is short. That is why we must use it wisely. What we waste never comes back. What we never use cannot help anyone." Time passed. Rohan's parties ended. His gold was gone. His land became dry and useless. Kiran stayed where he started, still afraid, still waiting, still stuck. Ayan's land continued to grow. People respected him and trusted him. Yet every morning, he still prayed. And every evening, he still helped others. One day, the merchant Harish returned to the village. He visited each brother's land. When he saw Ayan's land, he smiled and said, "You understood the true meaning of this gift. You used your time and money wisely. You worked not only for yourself, but for others." Then he looked at Rohan and Kiran and said, "Pleasure without purpose leads to loss. Fear without action leads to nothing." The brothers bowed their heads. They finally understood that their choices had shaped their lives. So remember this, time and money are powerful gifts. If you waste them, they disappear. If you hide them, they stay useless. But if you use them wisely and help others, they grow and bring true happiness. Life gives everyone chances. What you become depends on how you use them.